It's red. You can tell because it says red time on the channel. But this is an update video to talk about what I want to do on the channel moving forward. Well, first of all, to everybody who's been here for a very long time, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for sticking with me. 460 something subscribers. Slow and steady, guys. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you. I'm talking in the hallway right now. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm going somewhere. So yeah, this is a very public place. I do apologize for that. But, you know, we'll be back to business in no time. I just really had to put this thing out, record this, and then do away with it after the facts, you know? So what do I want to talk about? Well, I've been trying to find my identity as a video creator on YouTube, and I've talked about a lot of things in this channel. Games, done reviews, made some animation, played around gameplay and all that good stuff. But I've been doing a lot of thinking about what to do moving forward. What kind of videos will I be making in the future? That's one of the questions that I've been racking my brain around for quite a while. You know, even though I've been posting some here and there, but it's something that I've thought about for some time. Like, what do I have to do moving forward? I've been thinking about this a lot because I have less and less time to do videos because of my real life work. I've been thinking of ways to work around that and realized that, man, it's hard to do videos talking about games. Now, I'm very passionate about games. It's one of my main hobbies, and I certainly want to make content and videos surrounding that hobby. I don't want, like, it's weird because I don't want my life to center around it, but I want to participate in the fun of it, you know what I mean? And the YouTube meta, you know, the YouTube content creation meta indicates from just watching every popular video in the front page, or, you know, all that good stuff. It indicates that for you to be popular in this content creation cog machine, you have to do and play what is current. You have to make vids about what is current, and you have to play it now. Otherwise, your time has passed. That game is no longer relevant. Or otherwise, you play around one thing and get good at that one thing, and that's how you build your empire. Make it about Minecraft, make it about Terraria, Fortnite, whatever have you. And the meta makes me feel like I don't belong because I can't really keep up with what's current. The meta is trying to tell me is that there's no space for somebody like me who can't keep up to date with all the new stuff, who can't really create content that tailors to stuff like that. But maybe I don't need to. Maybe there's another way to participate in the discourse and conversation and excitement around games that doesn't have to be current or topical. Not that I don't find those things engaging. I do. I love current games. It's just that I can't participate in the discourse all the time. I need to pick and choose my topics to cover and how I'm going to cover them. So yeah, I felt like talking about that right now, especially moving forward, because it keeps me accountable on what my plans are, and because it dictates what the channel will be moving forward. So yeah, I felt like just talking about it right here before we move on to other videos. I probably mentioned this in passing, but I watch some booktubers, and the conversation around books is very much like games, but the people I have been watching are not afraid to step back and just have conversations about the book's themes, or breaking down characters, or even just call back to classics. And I don't know, I kind of like that very conversational vibe on the side of their niche. And I kind of want to bring that to games. I kind of want to talk about gaming, and gaming healthily. I am a guy with work, and I have other hobbies and passion far beyond gaming. So how do you mix that in? How do you mix gaming with your other passions? I don't know. We have to make a video about that. Stuff around the conversation about games and all that stuff, without it having to be current, without it having to be a specific game. We can talk about game design. We can talk about topics surrounding competitive games or time management and finishing your backlog. There's a myriad of chilled out conversational topics to be made surrounding games that doesn't have to be game specific, although I still do want to do those. There's a channel that I enjoy called Food for Dogs, and her channel talks about JRPGs at length. Don't let the Food for Dogs name distract you. It's a long story. Check out her channel to know the full story. But yeah. Off the bat, you're already surprised that she's an elderly lady, very dignified, talking about games, JRPGs. But to break things down in such detail with such knowledge about the very niche hobby of JRPG games and collecting figures and collecting collector's edition material. Man, I really love her content so much, and it really warms my heart to see, somebody talk about JRPGs that way. Something about her just resonates with me and tells me that she is just as much of a fan as I am. And that's what I am, a fan of things. I'm just here out to celebrate this hobby as much as anybody. Food for Dogs, Britta, I love her stuff, and I kind of want to emulate that vibe, even though I don't have a camera, and I'm just like a floating cartoon head or whatever. I don't know how I'm gonna edit this, but yeah, I want to do that. I just sit and chill, talk about things. That doesn't mean that I can't continue the stuff that I've already done, that people already like, I guess. But I just want to add more things to talk about in my repertoire, And I wanna base the identity of the channel to talk more about games and the appreciation for games moving forward. Conversation around games, health, but basically that. I don't even think this will improve my channel and its standing with YouTube in any way, shape, or form. But at the very least, I get to produce more videos, and the compromise is creating videos that are longer about niche stuff that I like. So to break it down, I just want to make more laid back conversational style videos about games, and I want to explore topics that aren't just gameplay or aren't just reviews. And I guess that's a thing that I dream about doing moving forward. It also helps that if I just do talky stuff, it saves me from tedious editing for weeks, maybe over editing. And maybe I can do 2 vids a week if the schedule is willing. In any case, I appreciate the continued support. Thank you so much. I apologize for the quality of the audio. I am really in a public place right now, and I had no time to film in a much more quieter space because I am running on the clock. But I promise the next video will be a little bit quieter, better sound quality, I suppose. But yeah, until the next video, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.